Amanda Waller and overconfident Captain Marvel go to war. What's going on, everybody? I am back with another review today, this time for The Woman King, a historical epic inspired by the true events that happened in the kingdom of Dahomey, one of the most powerful states of Africa in the 18th and 19th century, led by Nasika, and how she gained the moniker The Woman King. This film was one of the most anticipated films for the rest of the year, and when it got the PG-13 rating, that got me a little bit worried. But not to fret, it was pretty damn enjoyable. I really like this movie a lot, and I might like it a little bit more on a second watch. I thought the performances were wonderful. Water wet, but Viola Davis in this film was fan-freaking-tastic. She was powerful, she was intense, she is a natural-born leader, and she was fantastic. The film also stars Lashonna Lynch, John Boyega, Sheila Atman, and Thuso. Sorry, I can't pronounce the last name. I suck at pronouncing names. But Thuso in this film is one of the rising stars of the film. I thought she was fan-freaking-tastic, and she was one of the powerful characters that we follow in this film. All the performances in this film are fantastic. The cinematography is well done. The film is written to almost perfection. I really enjoyed a lot of this film, and even though he does not have a lot of scenes in this film, John Boyega does make a very strong impression as the king of Dahomey, and I was really intrigued by how they were going to handle all the battle sequences, because with that PG-13 rating you can only get so far, and that is where one of the issues that I had with the film come in lie. A lot of these battle sequences are too far in between, and they are shot rapidly. A lot of jump cuts to not show a lot of blood so we can get that PG-13 rating. This movie isn't going to be the next Braveheart or the next Hacksaw Ridge, but the battle sequences in this film were fan-freaking-tastic, and I really enjoy it. They were really gripping. A lot of the moments in this film were intense. There were some great moments, and even though a lot of this film is centered around the training of the Home Warriors, that is where a lot of people are going to be staggerized with this film just a little bit, because for the majority of the first two acts, it is a lot of training, getting to know these characters. And I think some of the best performances in this film are there. Lashonna Lynch was one of the standouts. Sheila Atman was also fantastic. I like the chemistry between not only her and Lashonna Lynch, but also between her and Viola Davis. I thought that was really well done and really fantastic. The direction in this film is all just done with such grace, such class. Even small little things like the costumes for this film, and just simple moments where two characters are talking. Those are some of the best moments of this film. But like I said, it does stagger a little bit, mostly because the first two acts are mostly just training these new warriors that you're getting to know, and most of the battle sequences are just in and out, so you really don't get that full epic big scope. But it is a lot of fun when you get to see it, and there were a lot of brutal kills, even though this film is PG-13 and you don't get to see a lot of blood, a lot of people's heads being sliced off. It was a little bit more effective without seeing it all, but it is tempered just a little bit because you don't get that full scope. It didn't ruin any of the battle sequences, a lot of the fights, just the sound effects of those metal knives just clashing against one another. I thought everything about this film was freaking fantastic, and it probably will end up in my top 10 of the year. Since we are getting into that Oscar season, it's going to be hard not to see Viola Davis getting a nom, which should be an automatic nom, because she was just powerful with every beat of this film. She was just full of class, such grace. You believe that she was a commanding warrior, and it doesn't matter what kind of films she's in, she's always had that powerful presence that people will feel when she is around. Lashonna Lynch, I think, could get a Best Supporting nomination, but that will depend on what we have coming out later this year. This film is just freaking fantastic. I absolutely loved a lot of this. It's not going to be for everybody. I thought there were such beautiful moments. The film is quick paced. There is not a dull moment, and every single time that these characters are used, they are used to their full advantage. As somebody that is not really full-fledged in history, did not pay attention in history throughout school, don't know any of this, it was really refreshing. And there is one post-credit scene that I really enjoyed. So as soon as the credits start to begin to roll, don't get out of your seat, because there is one small post-credit scene. So overall, even though I enjoyed this a lot more than I actually anticipated, it was one of the most powerful films that I have seen this year. And I would say check it out in theaters and buy it, because this is just a fantastic film. I won't be surprised if it gets nominated for a Best Picture. I think the screenplay, the score, the costume design, the sound mixing, everything about this film was really surprising, and I am really excited for all of you to check it out. To check this film out a week early, so the film isn't coming out just yet. But are you excited for this film? Do you have any anticipation for this film? Go ahead and drop those thoughts in the comments below. And once you check out the film, come back and leave your thoughts about how you felt about the movie. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like, subscribe, share it, click that bell notification so you get notified every single time a video pops up. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.